Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Across the square, across the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Auden Murphy. Oh, Mr. Murphy. I knew that at some point you were going to come out of your little rat hole that you call home. You were finally going to grace us with your presence, and you were going to try to make excuse after excuse after excuse to justify your actions. But in reality, the only thing that you've done, my friend, is made everything I said completely true. Let's talk about Jimbo Slice and Mason Mechanic Murray, shall we? So you justify getting rid of Jimbo Slice. You say, oh, well, he was never here, and if you're not here on Red Brand, then you're gone. That's what you said, right? If you're not active on Red Brand, then you're gone. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Murphy. Jimbo Slice had multiple matches since the brand split, has cut multiple promos since the brand split. We've seen a lot more of Jimbo Slice than one Mason Mechanic Murray. Now, Mr. Murphy, I understand you say that Mason Mechanic Murray was on injured reserve, but let me ask you a question, sir. Does being on injured reserve justify not cutting any promos? Not letting everybody know that you're still here? I don't think so. So, Mr. Auden Murphy, you say that you let go of Jimbo Slice because he wasn't active enough for you. But then why is Mason the Mechanic Murray still here, sir? You let go of Katana because she wasn't active enough for you. But yet, why is Mason the Mechanic Murray still here? Both Jimbo Slice and Katana were both far more active than Mason the Mechanic Murray has been. We haven't seen Mason the Mechanic Murray since the brand split. Now, I must admit, I was the one that injured Mason Mechanic Murray, and I show no regrets for that, I might add. I would do it again in a heartbeat. But you cannot sit there and justify getting rid of somebody that was cutting promos, that was active, over somebody that's not. Now, Auden Murphy, you say that I question your authority. You're damn right I question your authority. And you know what? I'm going to keep on questioning your authority day in and day out and day in and day out, because unlike these other people in the group, I see right through you, sir. I see right through you. I see the fact that you hate La Familia so much that you would rather have the Red Brand crumble than pick up anybody from La Familia. You sit there and you say, oh, I wanted to create a balance. I wanted to create a balance. Really? So for you, creating a balance is bringing in just about every member of Steampunk Collective, except for Massacre and Georgia Queen. Bringing in just about every single member of the Saviors of Funk except for Allison Shea and Chief Gringo. And bringing in 2 members of La Familia. How is that creating balance, my friend? How is that creating balance? Please explain to me how that is creating balance, because I would surely like to know. I'll wait. I'm still waiting. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, Alden Murphy, I called you out on the piss poor job that you're doing as the general manager of the Red Brand. Why do you think the Red Brand is falling so far behind the Blue Brand? Because you'd rather play games. You'd rather make friends. And that's obvious. Anybody can see that, my friend. Anybody can see that. Now, Alden Murphy, you want to sit there and you want to make threats. You say, Nightmare Jones, if you don't have a match every week between now and Universe Mania 3 or 4, you're fired. Alden Murphy, you and I both know that you are not going to fire me, sir. We both know this because you need me. Without me, you have no members of La Familia, and that would be Red Brand suicide. You know it. I know it. Everybody else knows it. Red Brand suicide. So, Alden Murphy, even the fans over here know exactly what I'm talking about. We know exactly what I'm talking about. So, Alden Murphy, you can take your little threat and you can shove it where the sun don't shine. La